Alright, what is up, guys? It is your Kronos Airblade bringing you guys the Raw review for tonight's show, the December 7th show. Not quite sure where it was from tonight because I did not hear. But before this video does start, please slash that like button down below for your Kronos Airblade. If you guys do still want me to do these Raw reviews, the support on these really has to go up. I don't know what the hell has happened to the support on these, but over the past few weeks, the support's been going down greatly. So I don't know what to do. I'm assuming it's because I can't share it on Facebook anymore since I'm banned from groups on Facebook for the month of December. Don't ask me how, because I didn't do anything to get banned. They just banned me, like, I don't know, like, for no reason. But basically, the show is built around Roman Reigns and Sheamus again. Ended the show off. I'm just gonna say the end of the show right now because it's not really important anyways. I was falling asleep during it. Sheamus, Roman Reigns, they come out and talk a bunch of bullshit about each other. They start calling Sheamus a tater tot in the middle of the ring in the closing moments of Raw. The crowd actually starts chanting tater tot. I don't know what the fuck was going through the head. Why would you ever chant tater tot to Sheamus? Dumbass words. Sheamus gets in the ring. He actually gets knocked over the rope. It makes a big brawl outside the ring. They go into the crowd. They get thrown into garbage cans. Same typical bullshit from both men. Roman Reigns gets thrown over the announce table after missing a spear, but how miraculously he comes up after like 10 seconds of being down and spears Sheamus through a table, and it goes off the network. Really? That really made no sense. I was literally asleep during the whole damn thing, especially when they were both giving promos to each other. I was like fucking sleeping there. Then when they first started to check each other, I was like, oh, let's see what's gonna happen here. And it's the same typical bullshit. Go into the crowd, you knock each other over, throw them into the garbage can, use a steel chair, throw them into the Titantron. Who gives a shit about that? To be honest, I don't give a shit. Roman Reigns should be a heel at this point. I don't know why they're keeping him as a face. He's doing nothing for him as a face. Sheamus is a goddamn shitty heel. Kevin Owens can do a better job playing a heel than Sheamus can at this point. And Kevin Owens is only the Intercontinental Champion. He should be the new champ. Basically, the show actually did kick off with the the League of Nations, Wade Barrett, Rusev, Alberto Del Rio, and Sheamus. They were saying a bunch of bullshit, how they reunited on Raw or some shit. The Wyatts come down and actually say that it's not their territory and they stepped into their ground, and if they step into their ground that they're going to be messing with the Wyatts or something. The only good thing about the segment is actually you got to see the Dudleys come on out. They're actually three, and the Wyatts actually told them they were outnumbered, and unlike everybody else, they were only at three people, but they actually end up bringing in Rhyno on Raw tonight. Not quite sure. I really wouldn't want Spike Dudley a lot more. But Rhyno, I guess if that's their second choice, I really didn't mind Rhyno. I know he was in NXT for a while. They wasn't really doing too much with him down there. He was mostly just jobbing to a lot of the younger talent. That's why they really brought him in from TNA as well. I think he was in TNA for a while, I think, but then he left. Went down to NXT. He was jobbing for a lot of younger talent down there, getting them over. Now he made his debut on the to help Tommy Dreamer and the Dudleys out on Raw. Then, I don't know what, out of nowhere, the Usos, Dean Ambrose, and Roman Reigns come out of nowhere. Not quite sure why the Usos and Roman Reigns. I know Roman Reigns has the League of Nations, but why does Dean Ambrose have to be in this when he has to be worrying about Kevin Owens? And why are the Usos there when they should be worrying about the New Day? Because they're going to be facing the New Day and the Lucha Dragons in a triple threat match. Why are they even worrying about this? I don't know. It all ends up breaking down to a big brawl in the ring. We go to commercial break, we come back, and we have a scheduled 16-man elimination tag team match. So if one person gets eliminated from the team, the whole team's out. The Wyatts actually end up taking the first elimination due to Tommy Dreamer actually giving the Dream Crasher, what I think it was like, or the Dream. I forgot what the finisher is. I think it's a Dream Crasher, like a DDT, inverted DDT to Eric Rowan. He gets eliminates the Wyatts. I took a shower at this point because I really didn't see too much really happening in this match. It was decent, the parts I did see, but then again, I think it actually came down to Roman Reigns. He actually spears Sheamus once again and actually picks up the victory for his team. Again, I don't know why the Usos and Dean Ambrose are even involved in this. It doesn't concern them whatsoever. They have their own problems to be concerned with Kevin Owens, and then Usos have the New Day to be concerned with. I don't know why they're fighting Roman Reigns battle. Made no sense on their part. And what do the Wyatts have to do with this? And the Dudleys? Has absolutely nothing to do with the Dudleys. The League of Nations has nothing to do with the Dudleys or the Wyatts. I don't know, give a shit why I don't know why they're there. Unless they just want to make the statement so they introduce Rhyno. Rhyno looks very good tonight, by the way. Even though he did get pummeled by Braun Strowman like usual. After that, it's actually going to go into the match versus Kevin Owens versus Dolph Ziggler. We haven't seen this match 100 times already. Goddamn. They went for a good about 15 minutes. They gave him a decent amount of time in the ring. It actually took about 4 to 5 commercial breaks for this match. So they gave him a decent amount of time in the ring. It was a decent match, but you just saw it so many damn times already that you really didn't give a shit. Kevin Owens does come through. He needs the momentum going into TLC this Sunday. So they're going to give him the win with the pop-up powerbomb around about 15 minutes in. So Dolph Ziggler, he looked good in defeat because he did a good damn job. Pretty damn good match, even though you see it so many damn times. Tyler Breeze, he actually is going to come out and make an entrance again, and actually walk down to the side of the ring and sit in his VIP area, which I really don't give a shit. There's not really making me believe that Tyler Breeze is a legit competitor for any of those guys because they've completely been treating him like shit anyways. He only has 1 win, he has 5 losses already when he just debuted about a month ago. So 50-50 booking really biting him in the ass, isn't it? After that, it's actually going to break down. I know there's a few more matches in there. If the matches are out of order, or if I do not remember them, it just goes to show you how much they're really important. They really were. I know Royback and Rusev went at another match. I actually skipped this match. I really wasn't even paying attention because once Royback's music hit, I was like, oh shit, I'm not even gonna bother watching this. I know it went on for like literally a few minutes. I think it was another DQ or some shit like that with Lana intercepting. I'm not quite sure, but really wasn't watching it, so I don't give a shit anyways. Sasha Banks and Team Bad. These factions need to go. I am so sick of Sasha Banks being with Team Bad. You can tell she's way better than them. She's getting more cheers than everybody else in the damn faction or whatever. They're gonna be taking on Brie Bella and Alicia Fox, which where the hell is Nikki Bella at? She hasn't been on TV for like what 2 months now. Where the hell is she at? Once she lost the title, she's a ghost. Goddamn. Sasha Banks does end up picking up the win. Actually, Sasha Banks and what's her face? I don't even know her name. Goddamn. Braid hair. I'm just gonna call her braid hair or Naomi. Just goes to show you how much I really give a shit about Naomi and Tamina. The only one I care about there is Sasha Banks. That's literally the only one I cared about in this match. They only gave him about a good 5 minutes to go. Sasha Banks can go like a good half hour in the ring. Goddamn. Everybody was chanting, "We want Sasha." They only give him 5 minutes. Again, WWE logic. F you to the fans. They do pick up the victory over Brie Bella and the Alicia Fox, though. Alicia Fox, I don't know what the fuck's wrong with her. She looks so much different in the last few weeks here. I don't know what the fuck's going on with her. I don't know if she got a fucking boob job or she got an ass job. I don't know what the hell happened. I don't know. She looks fucking different for some reason. I'm not quite sure, but Brie Bella doing the same shit. Yes, yes, yes. If you want to bring the yes, yes, yes back, bring Daniel Bryan back. Okay, I know he's medically cleared. Where the hell is he at? He's sitting in the back locker room. He's chilling, drinking a beer, watching Raw, getting on payroll. Even though he wants to be in the ring so damn bad, they're not going to let him. That's what he's doing behind stage, isn't it? Miz TV, Charlotte, and Ric Flair are actually going to be going on Miz TV. It breaks all down when Paige actually comes out and intercepts and talks a bunch of bullshit about him. They actually get like a little brawl or some shit, and it ends up going like a 10-minute segment. Did not give a shit. I was not watching the whole thing. I only watched the beginning of it when Charlotte came out. Once Paige music dropped, I did not give a shit. Had better shit to do at the time, actually. I had a lot of shit to do on my, I was playing 3DS and stuff like that as well, so I really didn't really give a shit. I know that I think there's one more match with I think Alberto Del Rio was in a match too. I know I forgot who he went against, but I think it was either Stardust or Titus O'Neil. I'm not quite sure. But he actually ends up winning the match, but then Zeb Coulter actually trips him outside the ring when Jack Swagger comes down with a steel chair. He almost gets his head taken off with a steel chair, and then he gets mad behind stage at Zeb Coulter, And supposedly, I think they're going to try splitting Zeb Coulter and Alberto Del Rio up now, which is pretty good, I guess. Not quite sure how it's going to build against a story with Jack Swagger and Alberto Del Rio when Zeb ain't there. All I really care about is that Jack Swagger at least has something to do now. He's been floating around and backstage. You haven't seen him on TV for the last 5 months, ever since he came back when Alberto came back. They have a storyline that was ready in place. They're actually using it, which props to them. But at least Jack Swagger has something to do now. He looks pretty damn good so far. For being out on backstage for so many damn months, doing absolutely nothing, not even using them. Using a lumberjack match on the outside once, 5 months ago. That's about all he's been doing since this. So good to see Jack Swagger actually in a feud now. I'm assuming Ambrose is going to go over Jack Swagger, and then Cena is supposed to be back at I think TLC or closer to Royal Rumble. So assuming Alberto Del Rio is probably going to go over Jack Swagger to build momentum when John Cena comes back to capture the title again. Where he goes from there, I'm not quite sure what Alberto does from there. Probably either League of Nations still be together, so I'll probably focus on the League of Nations. Not quite sure. To be honest, I don't give a shit as well. Not quite sure what else. I know there's a few backstage segments with Roman Reigns and Sheamus and a bunch of bullshit. I already explained the whole end of the show. Made no damn sense. Did not care whatsoever. Cheesy ass promos from Roman Reigns again. Other than that, there's not really much else. If I am forgetting anything, I don't give a shit, to be honest. If I can't even remember it off the top of my head, I know the New Day came out actually after the, I think with Lucha Dragons versus the New Day. I think at 1.2, New Day I think picks up the win. I'm not quite sure. I wasn't really watching that match either because to be honest, I didn't really care. Even though they're giving a push to the Lucha Dragons and the New Day is extremely overexposed right now. They need to pull them back from TV a little bit. Only one appearance per Raw. Pull them back. You're having them 20 times on Raw, goddamn, and having them in commercials and shit for the Santa commercials with WWE Shop. Really, you're overexposing these guys. It's gonna get stale very, very quickly. But other than that, that's about it for the show tonight, guys. If you guys did enjoy and made it this far, I really honestly appreciate it. Please slash that like button down below for your Corona's Airblade. And if you do want to see more of these, please subscribe. Hopefully the support on these does go up in the next few weeks here. I'm just assuming it's because I cannot share it on Facebook and a lot of the WWE groups, which is how I get most of my views. So usually I get a shitload of views not even sharing it though. So I'm not quite sure what's going on, but I'm gonna try doing some stuff so the support at least gets better, so I can still keep on doing these. That being said, I'm gonna get the hell out of here. Hope you guys enjoy. See you guys next time.